Welcome to welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy, and I'm trying to figure out a way to tell y'all what just happened. I'm trying to express what happened. Um, so it's hard. It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I just started the show in real life. I just started the show. Um, and I did like 3, 4 minutes of the show. I mean, I was giving y'all the 3, 4 minutes business, and didn't realize that I had not pushed the button to tell me to start the show. I was talking to y'all as if y'all was here, and there wasn't no way for y'all to be here. There was absolutely zero way for y'all to be here because I hadn't even pushed begin. The start button had not been pushed. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I got some issues. I got some things that I need to deal with. It seems like my internet is dragging a little bit. Today's just gonna be a day. Today's just gonna be a day, and y'all gonna have to deal with it. That's just what's happening today. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. I hear me saying it, but I can see me. It's weird. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold, man. And this is um what was I gonna say? If this is your first time watching, you about to experience something so cold. If you are returning, thank you so much. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate it. We start the show off every show by speaking to folk. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm gonna speak with you. So I got to start that off by speaking to the first 3 people who are my medal winners. They don't win a real medal, but in the scheme of life, y'all won. So winning the bronze medal today is Wilberta Carter. Wilberta's here, so we got to act right. Wilberta wins the bronze medal. Crystal Sex Appeal coming in with the silver, and winning the gold is Franita Rollins Delk. So shout outs to all 3 of them for all that they've done and everything that they did. Appreciate y'all. You guys are winners in my book. I don't care whatever book y'all read. In my book, y'all are a winner. And everybody else that's watching, Crystal Panel, so tasty, so small. Just a sweet treat. Courtney Weston Murphy, the pride of North Carolina. Troubles in the building. Joyce Brown, good morning. Trouble again. Betty Burnett, Katrina. Lynette Smith is in the building. Who else is here? Dolores is in here. Kim Cat Thomas Jones, Franita. Everybody's in here. And so exciting. So today is Wednesday, and you know what we do. We hunch before lunch on this show. This show is all about Wednesday is all about sex. I might well go ahead and play this song. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. And normally I did, but I gotta start the show off today, letting y'all know that I've never felt as unsexy as I did last night. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I've never felt so unsexy. I know sometimes at night, ladies, y'all slip on your lingerie and y'all prepare yourselves for bed. Y'all get ready. Men don't care about it. Let me tell you what, if you are a sexy lingerie lady and you say I put this lingerie on for my man, I'm here to let you know off the top, your man don't care. We don't care what's on the outside. We trying to get what's under the lingerie. No, Christmas. Let me explain something to you. And women, y'all go all out for this all the time. Christmas time, women care about the packaging. Y'all want the wrapping paper to be great. If y'all get a gift bag, you want to make sure the gift bag is nice and you stuff it with the little inner paper and all that stuff happens. Like y'all care about all that. Man, we would rather just give it to you. We'd rather be like, here you go, pencil, Merry Christmas. What's all the wrapping for? We can use some newspaper. If you left it up to men, you wouldn't know the difference between Christmas presents and a crab boil. It's all gonna be newspaper. My opinion is the only reason why they still had a newspaper is for crabs and men's presence. We ain't got time to be going in there and giving you all this exquisite stuff and wrapping paper and all that. That's just not what we live for. If you putting on all that lingerie, if you putting it on, the only reason your man might like lingerie is because he knows it's a symbol that he's finna get some. Lingerie is the green flag. Lingerie is green means go. If you put that sexy lingerie on, he know he finna ready to smash. He already know. He like, hey, she got that on. She got that on right there. We getting it. It's just, that's all it does. It just sets the mood. It lets him know what he's about to do. You put that lingerie on, he knows smashations. We on a one-way trip to Pound Town. That's what he knows. One-way trip to Pound Town. Guaranteed. No stops. No need for a transfer. It's guaranteed, sir. That's what the lingerie means. Lingerie says, to quote the great Negro poet and early childhood educator, R. Kelly, it seems like you're ready. And y'all can be sexy in the lingerie, but really we seeing through what you put on. But last night I felt unsexy. I had a sleep study last night, and they had to prepare me for bed. Joy said it's a waste of clothes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of clothes. Well, Berta, as a I'm just telling you what I've learned. Y'all keep listen, my speeches on sex are not from my own personal experience. They are from people letting me know what has happened. I've done the research. I get it. But last night, I felt the least sex I've ever felt in my life. I felt like if I had to go to bed like this often, I would never get in it for real. Like I would go ahead and submit my name. If I had to go to bed like this every night, y'all could put up here, died a virgin, and put that on my headstone. I had to get a sleep study last night. I checked into the Hotel Centera at 8 p.m. Had a wonderful nurse by the name of Crystal. Wonderful nurse. She was caring. She talked in a girl 6 voice. She all the things necessary to make you go to sleep. Well, not all the things. They don't go that far. Let me just be clear. Centera's running a hospital, not a brothel. But she got me ready for bed. Told me, go ahead and put on your pajamas. Slide on something comfortable. So I did that. And then this is what happened. That right there was the result. You can't tell me that is by far. Listen, they're sexy, huh? And then there's this. You know, there is good looking. You know, there's sexiness, and then there's what I just gave you. You know, I don't even know what to say about myself. I'm so unproud of me. I'm so extremely unproud of me. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to bed sexy. See that? That right there. Ladies, if you go to bed to that at night, you're all right. Now he got that jailhouse tattoo on his shoulder. That leads us to really be some questions. But you can go to bed like that. You can have that in your life, or you can have this. Or you can have this. If y'all got to see this right here, this ain't what you want. Look at the Bristol region. They done strapped me up like I'm getting ready to jump out of a helicopter, airplane. But look at these double D. They push my tits down. Usually I can be up high a little bit. They push them things down all the way. The push down was real. Then this and here, they put 2 tubes in your nose. They put 2 tubes in your nose. I don't even know what this one was for. All this up here, and then just this here. I don't even know what this situation is. I feel like I felt like I was one drip of water away from losing it all. One drip of water away from losing it all. The only thing that I was praying, because they already had these straps out when you come in. I just was like, Lord, don't make them have to go get the extended straps. Just let me get in with this regular one. That's my dream. That's my whole thing. When I get on a plane, the only thing I ask for on the plane is I'm like, Lord, let me be able to use the regular seatbelt. I think that given the choice between that's the time. One of the things they say is hard for people to do is ask for help. That's one of the moments where you ain't finna ask. When you need that extender on that airplane, when you that big that you need that extended, when they got to give you just a little bit more, you need a little bit more seatbelt. I'm not asking. First of all, I don't understand what the point of seatbelts are on the plane. You're not going nowhere. You'll be fine. I never put my seatbelt on, and they can't tell because it's going underneath my tummy anyway. My seatbelt. They say they want it across your lap. It's gonna go underneath my fat anyway, so they're not gonna know whether it's there. I ain't never had nail lady, especially if I'm in that window seat. I ain't never had nail stewardess, flight attendant lift my belly up just to check. Sir, if you don't mind lifting a little so we can check for seatbelt. Lift, please. Lift, please. You ain't never had to. You ain't never had to do this. You never got that signal. But I do know, I ain't asking for one. I ain't asking for one. But they put that strap on. I see, look at right now. I'm looking here, right? I'm looking here. This is normal me. I'm looking at me in my normal state. And I got good cuppage, but I ain't. But that once they put that, they strapped me down. Them things was lower. I'm just trying to let y'all know how I feel, how life is treating me right now. The titty disrespect was so high. The boob disrespect was so high. Titties shouldn't be treated like that. My titties shouldn't have been treated like that. So I survived the sleep study. I went to sleep. Now I never felt like they took a grown man and broke a grown man down till you was 10 years old. They made you feel like a whole 10-year-old out there. Just right here, boom. And then they be like, now go to sleep. I don't know the last time. I don't know the last time I had somebody tell me now go to bed. Lights out. That lady told me, lights out. You got lights out at 11. Lights off at 11. You can't do nothing else. No TV, no phone at 11. I'm like, well, thank you, Ward. She like, matter of fact, she had a remote control that superseded the remote control that I had. So she came on in there and said, let me go ahead and set a sleep timer. How many minutes you want? I was like, this is crazy. I never had anything happen like this before. And so me, in a moment of defiance, just trying to be a man, I was like, cut it off all the way. I'm going to just watch porn on my phone. She's just like, okay, that's fine. Just be down before 11. Then she was like, and I'll be watching. I'll be right. And that's the whole thing. That's what keeps you from really getting into watching some porn on there. And she like, I'll be watching. And you could see the cameras moving. It was cameras in front of me watching. And I was like, they watching. But you got to put that out of your head. I was like, this is crazy out here. I like this right here. This what it was. There, they closed the door. She's like, you'll have no problem going to sleep. It's gonna be complete darkness. We're gonna close the door. Listen, I was so alone in there, and you can't do nothing to comfort yourself. If you're a little scared of the dark or something, you ain't got nobody to hold. You can't be just rubbing yourself because now you become an exhibitionist. And they got your genitalia all covered. You can't even get to that. So you just like, you can just give a slight, my nipples was way down here. I could give myself a slight nipple rub in my sleep. That's all you had. A little clitoral stimulation wasn't gonna happen. That's the latest. You had to go with some areola satisfaction. You just had to. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. A lot of people don't know. I don't tell a lot of people, just everybody, but I got side nipples. My nipples ain't right. My nipples is in the wrong place. My nipples is right under my underarms, which I think would make it easier for me to breastfeed. If I had to breastfeed, if I could just keep a baby like this is dope right here. It's comfortable. But you couldn't be there. Now, James, that was my one concern. That was my biggest worry going in. You weren't on there yesterday when I said it. That was my concern yesterday. They sitting there watching me, and what if I had some kind of, and somebody would have been like, oh, I would have got a photo or a picture late at night, or what if I'm scrolling the Facebook before I went to sleep and I seen something. What if I would have seen? I'm all frozen. I'm mad. I don't know what my internet is doing this morning. I apologize to y'all for my internet acting up this morning. And when I look down, just know that's me going into the control room, which is my phone, so I can see what y'all see. I'm trying to make sure I see what y'all see because it's making me mad that I seem like I got a delay on my end. It is. It was acting up yesterday. And then here's what made this mad about my internet acting up, because I don't call it that. I call it the cable company. You can call it that, ma'am, because you're a lady. So you can call it what the name of the cable company is. I can spell it out. It's COX is the cable company, but I don't say it out loud. When people ask me what I got, I say I got the cable company. They be like, who is your internet through? And I be like, the cable company. You can say DirecTV, but I'm not gonna call it what it is. Yesterday it was all completely, and then I went to the website. Let me let me show y'all, because I was like, I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm gonna tell you what, I will never make that switch. When that was the worst slogan that they could ever have. I don't know who approved it or what, but when they were going through that whole phase of I made the switch to Cox, I was like, not me. Not me. I'm not making that switch. I like, what in the Pride Month is going on here? That's not a switch I'm gonna make, That ain't for me. And all I'm saying is I'm not gonna down anybody that has it, If that's something that you choose to do, that's your life. That's okay. I ain't mad at you, but I'm not making that switch. You can say what you want to about me. I'm not gonna make the switch. I'm all right where I am. I'm listen. Nothing is better than making the switch to. No, I'm not gonna make the switch. Keep me right here. Let me stay right where I am. I'm trying to show y'all what it said. I know I took a picture yesterday because I was highly agitated with them people. I was highly agitated with them folks. Them people made me mad. So last night, James, I did not have any kind of dreams. Not that I can remember. I ain't had no dreams. So I think So I know a lot of people probably have had problems going to sleep in a strange environment such as that. I didn't though. It was all right for me. I didn't have no issue. I went right on to sleep, and I think it's because I spent so much time in hotels, and I think it's because I spend so much time in hotels and sleeping in strange beds. Like some people can't sleep if they not in their bed. It don't bother me not nary one bit. I sleep in so many beds. But that sounded bad. That sounded wrong. I'm always in a different bed, always getting it in somewhere I ain't got no business being. So it don't bother me none. Look what Cox told me yesterday. I went online yesterday. This is what they tell me. Now if I would have I was gonna send them that same message the next time they ask for my bill. Next time they tell me my bill is due, I'm gonna be like, I'm doing all that I can to restore my finances, but I'm currently having financial difficulties. And just let them deal with it. And just let them deal. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna tell them, y'all deal with that. But I don't think they're gonna accept it. I don't think they're gonna accept it. All right, now we got to move on. So no dreams of wetness. Last night I woke up this morning after looking like this, going to bed. I'll show it to y'all one more time. Look at how you got no nipple action in the front there because my nipples are on the side nipples. I'm more concerned, when we start talking about weight loss. If I gain the weight, that's what I'm concerned about. If I gain the weight that I can't put my hands on my hips, as long as I can still stand like this, put my hands on my hips, I'm good. It always scares me when people have this region right here and this region be out of control. This region, a lot of men's this side gets out of control. When you get this fat pillar right here, and your arms got to stay out here, I don't want that. I don't want let me stay from that. Lord, protect me from that. That's what I want. Who took the pic? The nurse took the pic. The nurse was in there. The nurse and I, we talked the whole time because it took about 30 minutes for them to get all that stuff on me. It took a lot. So you can't see it. So they got a strap right there because they got to test how much my chest is going in and out when I breathe. Same thing with my stomach. There's some on my legs. Then there's this whole situation right here. That's just a lot. Right there around my crotchal region. I know y'all can't. I in my mind, you can see my pointer, but I can see that y'all actually can't. Then there's one there. There's one there. There was another one. There's multiple ones in here. And then there's some around my head. They had to measure my head. Then she had to draw on my head like I was a Butterick pattern. It was a lot happening. And one thing I will suggest, ladies, I'm a wild sleeper. I can move a little bit in my sleep. I don't sleep standing still. Whatever the glue is that they use to put those things on, that's what y'all need for your hair. Man, it ain't matter how much I tossed and turned, rolled and rocked, that stuff stayed on. Even through the beard, they had to put something in my beard, and she was just like, flap. She gave it a slight press, and it was in. It was in. It was in. So let me give y'all what y'all came in here for. I got 5 more minutes. I'm on my way to go do some things today. So I'm gonna do this show real quick. Got about 5 more minutes, maybe 6, to do the show real quick. And I know what y'all tune in for on Friday, because y'all nasty. Y'all turn in for the freak elite. For the freaking McNasty. Y'all turn in. Wednesday is y'all day. When I tell y'all ready to hunch before lunch, y'all ready to get it in and get it going. Here's my question for the day. It's these questions, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the real. I ask y'all a lot of this stuff because when I finally get me some, I'm gonna use a lot of the techniques. I'm gonna use a lot of text. There you go, Lisa. That's something I'm sure you said a lot of times, Lisa. Come on, give it to me. I know, Lisa, you said it so many times. I'm letting y'all know now, a lot of the techniques and the knowledge and the information that y'all give here on the show is gonna help me when I finally go get me a little bit. When I finally enter into the room and break and get rid of this virginity, I'm gonna use a lot. So y'all are all gonna be there with me. I mean, not literally. I'm not gonna literally have y'all all there with me because that would be real nasty. But I'm gonna let y'all, all the knowledge that y'all giving me, I ain't gonna go from virgin to Marche because that's too far. I can't go from virgin to super freak, overnight. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it in. Let me ask y'all this. When y'all take a trip to Pound Town, and this is a question that I know this may have some age limits on it. When you take that trip to Pound Town, when you go down to Pleasureville, and I know we always talk about the length of the trip. A lot of y'all wanted to be an all-day trip. Some of y'all will say, hey, we just a quick run in and run out. We convenience store. Some of y'all like your sex like Walmart. You get in there, you get lost. You get inside of there, you get lost, and you don't know how much time you've ended up spending. I know some of y'all would like a Walmart experience with your sex. Some of y'all like a 7-Eleven. You run in for the convenience. You get what you got to get it. You get out of there. Leave the money at the register. Are we Walmart or 7-Eleven? No matter whether you Walmart or you 7-Eleven, let me ask you this. How many trips to the store are we taking per shopping engagement? If we got to go shopping, how many times do we need to be at the store? Do we need to run to a 7-Eleven and to Walmart? Do we need to go to multiple Walmarts? Or are y'all like, you know what, one shop, take me to Sam's, go big, go home? Tell me what kind of loving you like on a regular basis. Are we Sam's, Walmart, or 7-Eleven? Those are your three choices. Sam's, Walmart, 7-Eleven. Lisa say 7-Eleven. I like it. Lisa said, give me that 7-Eleven. Come on in here. Quick, real quick. Bam, bam. Right out. And then she going home. Well, Berta said, give me the Sam's Club. Will Berta said, give me Sam's Club. We're going to do it one time. We're going to get everything we need right here. And we good. George said, give me the express line 3 times. Dolores said, give me 7-Eleven in the morning. Give me this quick coffee. Let me get out. We won't have no time for games. Get in here, give me the 7-Eleven. Roberta said, let's get Sam's. Let's go to Sam's Club and go to sleep. We don't need no Walmart. We don't need to be in here all day. And we don't need to make trips to multiple Walmarts. This is amazing. This is amazing. Now help me understand this. Crystal said, don't give me that 7-Eleven. No, I don't need it. Walmart, me, or Sam's. Don't you give me those 7-Eleven. You come in here with that convenience store loving. But what if I be like, thank you, come again? Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. No, we ain't asked you for the long line. You either going in 7-Eleven. It was a regular 7-Eleven. We already knew you was going Sam's Club all the way. We knew you were going Sam's Club all the way. Just leave that light on. I like it. So here's my next question for y'all. And this is a simple one. It's a simple one, but it's difficult, I guess. And this is my last one because I got things to do today. What is the procedure? Let me ask you this, right? Who should be the initiator? Remember, Sam's don't tell you to come again. Sam's just be like, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Who should be the lead in sexual activities? Who, ladies, are you looking for the man to take the lead, or do y'all take the lead? And ladies, when y'all take the lead, how do you do it? Some ladies don't let, some ladies, good morning, Lisa. I have a date with Lisa. Some ladies don't like taking the lead. Some ladies will be like, it's up to him to come and get it. Other ladies will be like, Grace Jones in that thing. Marcus, I'm not wearing any panties. The Lord said we take turns. But not literally though, right? Like whoever's in the mood. Like y'all can't definitely take the lead, take turns. You can't be sitting there and be like, you know what, last time it was me. Tab say as long as that listen, this might be the best description out of all of it. I'll take the 7-Eleven as long as a Slurpee and Big Gulp machines are working. Eartha Kitt, whoever it was. Depends on my mood. I like to chase sometimes. So ladies, does it need to be a chase then? Like ladies, how would you feel, right, if you come in on your man and you don't put on your lingerie a little bit? Now I can't count the lingerie because you put on the lingerie, he already know it's time for some action. If you come in, y'all both in the bed, and you get ready to initiate something, you feel like, you know what, I want some. Will you want your man to play coy a little bit? Because she said I like to chase sometimes. Would you let your man, would you be all right with your man? Be like, girl, go ahead, girl. Not tonight, baby. Nah, girl, I'm good. And you got to kind of put yourself on them, not in an SVU way. I ain't telling you to go, I don't need boom, boom, dum, 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 dum. I don't need you to get one of those. I don't want that playing in the background. Even though that might be a little sexy. If I'm in the room laying down and the lady come in and she closed the door, that door slam, and all I hear is boom, boom, dum, 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 dum. Boom, boom, dum, dum, dum. Boom, 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 boom. If she walk in the room and that Law and Order music start playing in the background, I know what's finna happen to me. She get ready to come in there, she finna throw upon you. Sir, you got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. She coming there with that Olivia Benson playing in the background, you finna get too Tuwola. You finna get too Tuwola. Tab say that makes it more intense. If he act like he don't want it a little bit, if he act like girls, if he hit you with a girl stop playing, and you gotta up it up a little bit, ladies, how y'all tell me, Marsha, I already know you just shoot him with a dart, boom, knock him out. You gonna go ahead and take what you want. Lasha Unda, you say facts. So ladies, y'all like that a little bit, huh? Y'all like when your man ain't too eager, like when you gotta be like, no, nigga, you gonna get this. Fellas, how does that make you feel? Fellas, how does that make, where did the fellas all left? The fellas be shy on these Wednesdays. I think the fellas just be listening. They be like, oh, okay, this is what I want. I got it. The ladies be coming through. Fellas, do you feel less of a man if your woman is like, I'm coming to take this? Do you feel like you ain't, I mean, she ain't got to prison rape you or nothing like that, but do you feel less, fellas, like if you feel that she come and take it? How does that make you feel? Or for fellas, you be like, yeah, come get this. Make me a lady. I think the only thing, fellas, and it might be different strokes, no pun intended, different strokes for different folks. I just think, like, fellas, you don't throw my legs up in the air. I feel like, ladies, you can do whatever you want to do in your aggressive takeover. Just don't have my legs in the air. If my legs end up in the air, we got issues. If my legs can be here, we're gonna pretend my arms are legs. We can be here, we can be spread. You can go with the on the cross. You can hang them high, stretch them wide. But this right here, anytime we start going field goal, anytime your legs is up, no, that's a no-go for fellas. Fellas, if your legs, if my hands were feet, anytime you say that field goal is good, something's gone wrong. You in a bad area. You got to abort. Get out of here. You got to get out of there. Here's fine, fellas. Right here, legs bent. Get out of there. Abort mission. Abort. You got to get out of there, sir. Keisha say some of them love it. Somebody like their legs up there. I don't know how I would feel as a man once that happens. Now, what Marche is saying, that the morning wake up, and here's the thing, this go sound funny. I don't sleep that hard. So pause on what we're saying. I can sleep hard, but I don't sleep hard. If that makes sense. I sleep hard, but I don't sleep hard enough that you can surprise me by being there. You're not gonna wake me up and be like, oh my gosh. And that just, I think that's a defense mechanism in case you go to jail or something. You should be able to, once you reach the region, it's like I got a ring light on it, like or something, like a ring doorbell, a motion sensor. You get close, and I'm up, literally and figuratively. I'm gonna have to be up, from what I understand. Is how I go. I just feel like I ain't gonna have nobody near my region. I can't have nobody near my region and me not know. When people, I woke up and she was in, how, sir? You can wake up and she was in the action of getting there, but you got to know, see, something's got to go. Some people, well, Lasha Unda, I've never had that experience, so I don't know. As a virgin, I don't know either way. But I'm just saying, I find it hard to believe that I can go back through. Now, I ain't gonna never say I ain't never woke up and been pointing. I wake up pointing all the time. Sometimes you wake up, first thing that happens, wow, you go through, wow. Taz said, my goal is to make your legs shake. They ain't got to be in the air. Well, Lord Jesus. Well, that customer satisfaction is something that's gonna get you there. That's the level of dedication to your job that somebody appreciates to have. Listen, I applaud you, ma'am. And we need more of that. That's the dedication that we need from women. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you get two pleasers, and see, that's a pleaser. Tab is a pleaser. When you get, so many women are not pleasers. So many women aren't pleasers. So many women are strictly takers. They are only there to be pleased. When you been a pleaser with a pleaser, I think you got those types. You got men, and that goes for men and women. I ain't even gonna put my men on the pedestal. I ain't gonna make it seem like I ain't even finna lie. All the fellas ain't out there like, ladies, I'm trying to make sure you get satisfied. Some of y'all is Hamilton. You will never be satisfied. That's just gonna happen. Some men is in it all for themselves. You better get this. You just I'm doing me. You better catch on. What happens to you don't even matter to me. I'm in my groove. So I guess there's some ladies like that. Like all they care about is them. But if you get pleaser with a pleaser, man, you get two pleasers in there. That's gonna be a good time. Tad, we appreciate your Chick-fil-A approach to sex. We appreciate Tab's Chick-fil-A approach to sex. As long as you're happy and satisfied, I'm fine. Lisa say not all men are pleasers, and I'm gonna agree with you. You're right. Not all men are, and not all women are either, though. In fact, a lot of women could care less. Lisa said explosive, literally. You get two pleasers in there, you're gonna need some towels. You're gonna need some towels, and you're gonna need the change stuff. I'm gonna put you to sleep and then kiss you on the forehead. The forehead kiss, ruins it though. That emasculates you. You know, she give you that forehead kiss, make you feel like you're a little toddler. Kiss me on the cheek, not on the forehead. That you kiss me on the forehead. That's a poor little tink tink move. That's a poor little tink tink. Don't tap me on the head. I mean, now if you're gonna kiss me on the other head, then that's fine. That's fine. But not the forehead kiss. My next door neighbor complains her very rot. Listen, first of all, you use the term. You actually Tab was winning today. Tab was winning the internet today, but Lakeisha, you just won because you used the term rotund. A lot of people don't use the word rotund, and the fact that you use the word rotund, I think you win. I think you win because when you actually look up rotund, the definition of rotund is just a whole nother adjective. The definition of rotund is plump. That's it. Rotund. You look up rotund, the definition is plump. Her brother was slim, where she was rotund. The similar word, listen, if you look up the similar words for rotund, plump, chubby, fat, stout, roly poly, fattish, portly, dumpy, chunky, broad in the beam, overweight, heavy, pot-bellied, beer-bellied, paunchy, Falstaffian. That's a word for fat people. We gonna get our fat people words here. Falstaffian, buxom, well upholstered, well covered, well padded, of ample proportions, ample, round, rounded, well rounded, full, flabby, fleshy, bulky, corpulent, obese, tubby, pudgy, beefy, porky, blubbery, potty, podgy, fubsy, lard arsed, zaftig, corn-fed, pursy, and abdominus. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna stop calling myself fat. I'm starting to call myself abdominus. Abdominus. Listen, I'm just telling you right now. If I walk up to somebody, you bring your plump, chubby, fat, stout, roly poly, portly, dumpy, chunky, broad in the beam, overweight, heavy, paunchy, Falstaffian, buxom, ample, round, corpulent, obese, tubby, pudgy, beefy, porky, podgy, fubsy, zaftig, corn-fed, pursy, abdominus, hind parts in his house. Woo! Ladies, you can't tell me them syllables and make you feel like something. If I tell a woman I'm abdominus, I'm putting that on my Christian Mingle profile. I'm gonna be like, I'm abdominus. She be like, okay, I'm abdominus. I'm sorry. She be like, okay, abdominus prime. That's me. That's what I'm about to be now. I'm changing my name from now on. I'm abdominus prime. Listen, fat people, we got to start taking control of what we allow people to call us. We got to be abdominus prime. It's been too long since we've had a name. The synonyms, Man, listen. A woman walk up to me and tell me, boy, you so abdominous. I'm like, huh? What? Broad in the beam? Listen. And I know y'all think I'm making these up, man. I looked these things up. The synonyms, hilarious. Synonyms are hilarious. Just you just go and do a search of rotund, similar words, hilarious. They got more definitions for rotund. I didn't even go down. Oh no. From the Latin word rotere, rotundus. We're not using rotund enough. We're not using enough rotund. Plump, chubby, fat, stout, roly poly, fat-ish, portly, dumpy. I use portly a lot. Portly is my word. Let's go to portly. Having a stout body, somewhat fat, used especially of a man. Let's see what they got. Paunchy. Look, we can leave at any time. I just want y'all to see. Fubsy. Of a stately or dignified appearance and manner. He was a man of portly presence. And see, a lot of people think when I say portly, I be putting myself down. I'm saying I'm portly. I'm good. Having a stout body, somewhat fat. People be like, people like, how are you? I be like, I'm portly. I'm a portly man. I'm a portly gentleman. Podgy is an adjective. Somewhat fat, chubby. He put a podgy arm. He put a podgy arm around Elena's shoulders. Podgy. Buxom, and that's of a woman. Plump, especially with large breasts. A buxom blonde. Buxom. Buxom. These words are taking me out. Bosomy. Bosomy. Voluptuous. Always one of my favorite words. Juno-esque. Being like Alaska. Listen, I am about to start using these words. This is how I get started. I'm a nerd in real life. Juno-esque, a woman imposingly tall and shapely. And look, there is no similar word for Juno-esque. No similar words. That's the end of the line. If you either Juno-esque or you ain't. Imposingly tall and shapely. Wait, a handsome Juno-esque woman. This is gonna be my new insult for tall. For those aggressive ones, I believe you'll sit your Juno-esque. I am done. I am done. I am done. I look buxom in that sleep apparatus. You know what? Buxom and Juno-esque. We got it. We getting out of here. I can't believe. Look at this. And then look at me up in the corner. Look at me up in the corner twerking. That is hilarious. Juno-esque. I'm weak. Man, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. It's another amazing episode, man. We had a good time today. Man, we had a buxom time. Portly. Man, make sure y'all tune in again tomorrow, man. I may or may not be on the road. Y'all, you never know where I'll be tomorrow, man. But tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna do my very best to make sure I'm here for y'all. If I'm not, then y'all will be all right. I'll be on one way or another. And make sure you go out and love somebody today or get some loving. You know, the whole thing about the Wednesday for me, about the hunching, is not about necessarily act of sex. It's really about you being loved and feeling good. I love these Wednesdays, man, because I think Wednesday reminds us that it's okay for you to feel loved, for you to feel good. You know, feel loved, feel good. You know, get it in however you want. You know, so I feel good about that. I feel good about y'all, and I hope y'all feel good too, man. I love y'all. We getting out of here, man. I know I'm losing my Portlandness. I'm losing my Portlandness, Dolores, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna stay Portland somewhere, huh? Come on here. I'm gonna stay Portland somewhere, huh? No, that's right. I know that's right. That's what I'm gonna do. I love y'all, man. For real, for real. Until next time, here comes an awkward pause. And another one.